Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Lisa Luciarden here in Arizona. And I saw that Arizona, I saw the many peoples across the different areas. They've worked so hard with all the land in the buildings because it's very hot. It's a desert. And it's amazing that in the desert that they could create such a beautiful state. And it's a serenity that people have accepted. The treachery could be of the desert if you don't have water, and if you don't have energy, if you don't have food, if you don't have covering and housing. And that's the same thing with our future for America. We need to vote in freedom, vote in the team that's going to empower each other, and that's under President Trump. And we need to realize, the young people, ask yourself, do you want an America for freedom so our land is protected, so our people are protected, and our life is protected? We need to vote in Trump. We need to vote in the leaders that take care of the people. Please, I ask you to reconsider. And thank you so much for the beauty that you've given America, to be so patient with the politicians at this time. We need to ask all the Democrats to come together and the Republicans and vote in President Trump, to have freedom, to have peace. We have to vote in someone that has experience. And as we know, President Trump is going to he suggested Mr. Fink with BlackRock State Street in Vanguard. I asked, my name's Lisa Luciarden. I'm a chain of communists, study, and director of political analysts and politician. And I talked about that. I talk about our supply chain economy. And Mr. Fink believes we need to buy back, we need to have a better America. And we are going to get out of debt. And we are going to have our currency of crypto also. But he's going to work with us. As I said, that's how we're going to make it, to work with these billionaires, because BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard are a leader in the whole nations internationally. They say they own 40% of the real estate, and they will own 80% in 2030. And we need to ask to come together. And today in America, we see that we need to make choices to save our America, and that's by voting in the people that know how to take care of our America, not the people, elite communist, that you don't know who's controlling them, or they can't control themselves. Like we saw what happened with Biden, under Biden and Kamala. Kamala is going to be controlled by the elite communists. We cannot have that. World health control, world economic control, open borders, bad inflation, bad international integration, no and small and large business integration. These are all the things we need. They stopped the oil. Did you see that? I heard that they're not gonna mine the oil. We need to mine our oil again. And we have many commodities that we haven't found, that we will find under President Trump and the team, because President Trump is a leader that knows how to empower others to do the job. And that's why he did so well when he was in, and America did so well. We had safety. We had low inflation. Our country was developing infrastructure and small and large business. We had integration of diplomacy of all nations. We had the development of the children, schooling. He gave the most money to black universities, the most jobs in Mexican and blacks. And also, he protected us from ISIS. And he was respected by other countries, and we didn't have these many wars. Even if we did have wars come up, he would handle them differently, like Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a very sad thing. Do you realize how many people, their lives were lost? Not only now are the women and children abused, but the future, if something doesn't change in the UN, and there's some diplomacy there to protect the women and children, And all we lost all the years, and even the military. And now we need to protect our country in protecting Israel, because Israel, there's the lightning. It's raining. That's what I was saying. The Lord is trying to speak to us. The lightning just is coming and flickering. Here in Arizona in the summertime, you don't get this. And I've been praying, and I've been praying for Arizona because many people are Democrat. And I heard that 60 people that are in governmental positions are with Kamala. They need to be with the people, American people, not with elite communists. They need to be with the American people. And the American people is being with President Trump and the leaders that know how to take care of America. And we need to support Israel because Israel's protecting Europe and us against Iran. That's why I try to tell you in my book. I says Iran is very trickery. And trickery, for me, a word, it might sound childish, but no, it is trickery because they deceive us. They deceive us. And that's what they did even the Democratic Party. Sullivan, he is a leader under Biden now that sold our country to Iran in relationship to the oil. They gave money to Iran to mine oil. And then we stopped oil while we get our oil from Venezuela. And now Iran has money because they mine their oil. They got billions of dollars to do this under Sullivan. Look it up. No, we need to come together and vote President Trump. My name's Lisa Lucia. I'm here for you. Today, God wants to give you beauty and peace and unity with the people. Remember I talked about what epistemology was, meaning truth. How do you make truth together? First, it has to be objective. Then it has to be that we need to look down really detailed with a fine eye and look at all sides under axis that people don't want to take the time to look at and they just accept. And then also we can't have a troubled mind. Troubled minds are when we open borders and we cause problems of our own peoples, our own nation, because we open the borders and cause so much terrible, it's so terrible. Now, what is that they caused? They caused human trafficking every 4 people. They caused businesses, fentanyl, deeper in hell of the fentanyl and deeper in hell, and all the offices set up in China. We also have EMF problems where they put EMFs on the people during the night till morning and try to make them weak. We need to stop this and find this. We need to stop the chemical spraying. That's why it says every state, every community needs to be overseen. We need to have ambassadors. Do you want your children, young adults that were interested in Kamala, that need to go over and think about this? Do you want your children and yourself to have cancer because of the spraying and the EMFs? Do you want to not have even safety in your home and the proper foods, and to work together to make better, not synthetic foods, and to protect our nation and our economy? Do you want to be able to learn the things that you want to learn without being controlled? Do you want to have corporate censorship without justice? Do you want to have people come in and try to change your ideologies and have Shari law? Do you want to have this? No. You want to keep America's Judeo-Christian ethics, because I told you, America's Judeo-Christian ethics really is it means the best beauties of all countries around the world, because when Rome was in, they developed all their, when Rome was in power, they developed their ideas with the great people of all nations and took the best things out of everyone. That's how it developed into the Judeo-Christian ethics. And also when the Judaism, they always took the best because they were always chastised and watched by the God of Abraham. This is true, look it up. And leaders to do the best. And they always looked at things. They had laws and regulations until Jesus came, which we are part of Jesus. We're God's people. All humanity is God's people. I don't care what you are. You're all created by God, but who you choose. But we just have to be a Judeo-Christian ethnic nation. And that's the way we have to be. And that's the way our Constitution is. If you look at the Constitution and law, it's similar to the Bible. And we need to come together in truth. We need to come together, whether you're Jewish, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, whether you're pagan, whether you're Buddhist, whether you're Catholic, whatever you are, whether you're Hindu, whatever religion, you need to come together in truth and peace and justice. That's the way we did before when we first came here. That's why they all came, so they could have freedom. And that's the only way we're going to have freedom to keep America free, is we're going to vote in a president like President Trump that empowers the people and his team and the freedom fighters such as myself, Lisa Lucia Arden, to save America. Thank you so much. God is healing the land. Today, it's raining upon the land of Arizona, and the lightning. It's so beautiful, and it's clearing the land. And this is like a belief. I pray that it clears the minds of the people here, so they realize they have to vote for unity, vote for saving America. And also, so when you have truth and find truth, my truth that I believe is the only truth is of God. Okay, the truth could set you free, and that for me, that is God in Jesus Christ. Truth could set you free, but truth is justice, and justice is the highest life. So let America, and let your life be the highest life of what it is to be human, and not to be controlled by the elite communist Democrats that are in now. But we've never gave in. That's why the MAGA, and all those events President Trump and his leaders have, and the people come together, and never forget we always live for freedom. We are the remnant of love. So come enjoy the remnant of the justice of God's love in the people, to live in the spirit of our forefathers, of George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and work together to keep America free and just, for a land for all peoples in justice. Thank you. God bless you. This is Lisa Lucia Arden.